So let's quickly repeat the steps for shutdown date and time. So again, operating system information in autopsy. Then we go to system hive, and again, this information is just a raw value that we have to obtain. So we go to control set 01, control, then Windows, and then we have to find shutdown time. Basically, it's just right at this level we have these values set. So shutdown time, I press Control C, and now I will just copy this over here. So we have this binary value that is stored on our system. So again, the challenge is how do you convert Windows file time data structure stored as this binary number here in hexadecimals. So I'll show you one way of doing this. We can do this, and I just copy and paste, concatenate all the hexadecimal values, which is now specifying this big long hexadecimal 64-bit number. Copy, and now we are going to try to use access data FTK imager, but as I mentioned at the end of previous video, we need to use a file for this. So system hive is a file. We can here go to the source file in directory, and you can see that its location is under our NTFS system Windows subfolder system32 config. So Windows system32 config. I already had opened this image in FTK imager, so let's try to find this Windows and scroll down. So once again, this is just under root folder Windows, and then down here system32, and under here config, and this is the list of the files. Let's just resize this to make it a little easier to navigate. System, so this is our binary hex view of this hierarchical database file, and since I already copied this value, I will try to just go to this detail area, press Control F, or find of the menu Control F, which brings me this dialog box, and I will be looking for binary, and let me see, so just copy and paste this, and click find, and it finds it, and you see that it's located right next to shutdown time, and it's selecting my 8 bytes, which is a 64-bit value. So here we switch to hex value interpreter, and unfortunately it doesn't update itself immediately. Remember that this hex value interpreter basically takes some kind of binary value off of this selection, and tries to convert it to integer, file time, DOS time, and Unix time structure. So I'm just going to have to carefully select it again. So I reset and select 8 bytes, and select 8 bytes altogether right now. And you can see magically we've got our file time right here, which I should be able to press another Control C to copy, and I'll just try to paste this right here. So here we go. So this is our file time, and this is UTC. So we can press Control C, and yeah, so this is our field. So that's the value that I have. So here we should probably be consistent. Remember, when we made this conversion earlier, I forgot to mention that the value that I've taken from here is GMT. So to be consistent, we can just say GMT right here, of course, and I don't have enough space, so I'll just remove Monday from here, GMT. Okay, and just to be consistent, so we can, I mean, this is UTC or GMT. You should probably include your acronym and brief glossary of terms with your forensic report, so that you can explain everything, each abbreviation and every technical term that you're using in your reporting. So we need to be consistent here, so we can use GMT or UTC. So this is your choice, how you would like to format these fields. But if we use this, we should probably take the URL and you know, mention it in terms of using it as one of the tools that we use here, and specify that it was used to convert install date to readable format. Okay, so it's just important to be able to make all of these notes, because you may be asked to reproduce your steps, and if you you know, a few months from now, I would not be able to remember this information. So it's important to put it down in your reporting.